The real reason they hurt you and acted like nothing happened. They wounded you and then smiled as if nothing ever occurred. But their silence afterward, that was louder than the act itself. You asked yourself, how can someone be so indifferent? But we forget something. Most people are at war within. And when a person is internally chaotic, that war spills onto others. Seneca once said, "We often hate in others what we cannot stand in ourselves." They didn't hurt you because of who you are. They hurt you because of who they aren't. When someone causes harm and walks away untouched, it's not strength, it's avoidance. It's weakness disguised as dominance, a refusal to self-reflect, a fear of facing their own shadow. They act like nothing happened because admitting it would fracture the identity they cling to. So they protect the illusion, not the relationship, not you. But here's a truth that's even harder. You don't need their apology. You don't need their regret. You don't even need them to understand the pain they caused. Because you're not here to wait on justice from the unjust. You're here to master yourself. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." So why wait for remorse from someone who hasn't even mastered their own soul? They didn't break you. They revealed you. And now you have a choice. Cling to the scar, or rise from it. We are not here to seek validation from wounded minds. We are here to become unshaken, clear, unmoved by the noise. Let them act like nothing happened. We act like it never held power over us. They hurt you, but you allowed it to shape you. That is your quiet revenge, not through retaliation, not through bitterness, but by becoming untouchable. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." What they meant for harm, you turned into fuel. Fuel for your discipline, fuel for your self-mastery. They walked away thinking they won, but you walked away with something far greater. A lesson etched in silence, a strength carved by pain, a heart that no longer flinches. They will repeat their cycles. You will break yours. Because while they pretend nothing happened, you build something so strong within that nothing ever can again. Some don't apologize because they forgot. Others don't apologize because your pain never registered as real to them. That's not your burden. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself each morning, when you wake up, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. But I have seen the beauty of good and bad, and I choose to remain steady. Let that be your posture, not bitter, not closed, but steady, and above all, free. Today you will encounter the meddling, the ungrateful, the arrogant, the dishonest, the jealous, and the surly. Marcus Aurelius didn't write this to become bitter. He wrote it to prepare his soul, to remind himself, stop expecting wolves to act like saints. We stop being hurt the moment we stop being surprised. The one who hurt you has already revealed their nature. Believe it and forgive, not because they deserve peace, but because you do. Because in that silence, in that refusal to carry their darkness, you become what they never will, whole. They hurt you because they assumed you'd never leave. Because you were calm, because you didn't explode, because you gave grace again and again. But kindness in the hands of the ungrateful becomes ammunition. Seneca once said, "You should not give in to evil, but proceed ever more boldly against it." You are not made to be an emotional punching bag for those too weak to face their own reflection. So remember, the quiet ones carry the heaviest swords. And when a Stoic walks away, he doesn't slam doors. He simply never returns. They may pretend nothing happened, but they'll never forget the day you stopped explaining yourself. They hurt you because chaos is all they know. Peace makes them uncomfortable. There are people so fractured inside They seek to fracture others just to feel something. They don't understand stability. They misread calm as weakness. But as Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you respond that matters. So we do not mirror their madness. We observe. We absorb nothing. We rise above, not in pride, but in power. Let them throw their poison. We drink none of it. We don't seek revenge. We seek distance. And when they realize you no longer flinch, no longer react, no longer care, that silence becomes the loudest lesson of all. If this resonated with you, subscribe to Stoic Verse for wisdom that sharpens your mind and strengthens your spirit.